or new not seen hat.
Alright, shout out to the homie Max for that one. I heard that on the day stream today, and I heard something that sounded weird, so I hit him up. I said, hey, if you can make that into a clip for me, man. And sure enough, he came through. So shout out to Max for that one. Had me fucking cracking up. And then we go right into this picture, which is perfect. 9999. This motherfucker blocked me. So apparently he muted me on Twitter like maybe a month ago. Whenever I created that fucking Twitter account. And I don't use it for anything else except to tweet at him. And he muted me. And I was like, whatever. So I still kept tweeting and tweeting and tweeting. Like a little Tweety bird. And so for some reason, he blocked me last night, I guess it was. Because I went today to check. And sure enough, it said I was blocked. And yesterday I put up part 17. And you know who was in part 17. And I told his fucking ass, I'm coming for you. I'm coming. And then all of a sudden I get blocked. So it is what it is, man. Fuck you too, DSP. Let's see what we got with the next picture here. This is just a little state of the stream from today, this afternoon. I literally only caught the last hour of his stream, but I figured there was enough to put something together. Let's see what we fucking got. Oh yeah, and so shout out to Brilliant. I'm not sure who he got it from, how he found it, if he was the one who did this, I don't know. But so I got home whatever this afternoon, and I logged into the stream. And it was break time. He was on his break, so we had the music going, and we were just in there talking. And Brilliant did a super chat in Dark Dave Mears, and he puts out this, and it's got some information on it. And it says, take a look at the most recent review on Amazon. Now, I went over to Kiwi Farms. I didn't see any information posted, so I can't give the proper person credit. I don't know who it was. All I can say is shout out to Brilliant for bringing it to our attention. And since I'm a mod in DDM, I went ahead and posted the link up there, and Dark Dave came through and pinned it, and we fucking were rolling. But let's take a look at the review. If you have not seen this, get prepared. I had fucking tears in my eyes after a while for reading it, so let's see what we got. Alright, the review might be a little hard to see, but I clicked on it, and I scrolled down to the reviews, and I saw the picture first. I didn't even see the fucking review. I saw the picture, and I started laughing my ass off. Now, whether it's still there or not, you know, it's not hard to find. Maybe I'll put the link in the description. But I saw the picture first, and I laughed so much, and then I found the fucking review later. And it's a 5-star review, and it's in the actual hat review. This is the actual hat. And it says, made me a better gamer. Posted by Just Plain on August 20th, 2021. I have been a live Twitch or YouTube streamer and gamer for years. Due to my terrible financial situations, none of which is my fault, I had to come up with new ideas when fishing for whales. This is helped tremendously. I can now game for hours while begging for money and not feeling exhausted like I did prior to it. It's like a magic hat with unbelievable properties. I have grown hair back where I lost some due to ear infections from wearing headphones too long. I especially wear this when playing WWE Champions as it gives me that extra edge. Highly recommend for gamers over 40 who want to make it on YouTube. Oh my god. Alright. In that picture and perfection. Chef kiss mwah, to whoever fucking put this up. Perfecto, man. Just fucking perfecto. Chef kisses all around. Whoever you are that put this up. And maybe he doesn't even want to be fucking recognized. Maybe it was Dave. You know what? Maybe it was Dave. Who fucking knows? Maybe it was DSP. In the back of my mind, I like to think it was him. Hell, Führer, hell. So, Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, I had tears in my eyes earlier when I saw this. And shout out to Brilliant again for bringing it to our attention. Thank you so much, brother. Let's see what the next message or the next picture is. Alright, so, you know, he came back from break, whatever. And I was just kind of watching the stream, chatting with people in the chat. And I was looking at his chat and I was like, it looks like there's a bunch of green on the fucking chat. And I had to blow it up a little bit. Look who's the only person talking in his chat. And by the way, after biting the hand that feeds you, you saw that fucking video. You saw how he bitched him out. This dude didn't even go. He went one day and he came crawling back. Like the fucking slug he is. Snow Carl, man, you're a lost cause, dude. Go fuck yourself. I know everybody likes Snow Carl, but I wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire, Snow Carl. Fuck you, dude. So, looking at the chat, at DSP Gaming, would you consider things like clothing? Would you consider things like clothing for reaction goals? I can't even fucking see. It's so small. Would you consider things like clothing for reaching goals and doing marathons as switching up, yet remaining within your principled box? Would you consider doing sponsor streams like raids? He's asking them stupid fucking questions. I guess he is picking at him, trying to get him to fucking snap, but I don't know. And then you got a couple people that do responses. There's another Snow Carl response. Phil sounds a bit dejected. It makes me sad. Then a couple other people respond. Snow Carl 4 times in a row. DSP, your chat is so fucking dead, dude. I thought you solved this problem. I thought you figured this out already. Your chat is fucking dead. Alright, this brings us to the next picture where it livens up a little bit. Snow Carl, still just fucking talking. At DSP Gaming, do you think the fact that some people tip using pseudonyms allows the trolls to take advantage and say everyone is OIC, which is done to discourage others and take their credit? And then he says again on the bottom, I think it's very damaging to enticing new supporters. And, well, let's see what the next picture is. Then Chicken Man responds and says, at Snow Carl, everyone has a right to tip in any name they like. Maybe they do it to hide from trolls. Now, first off, that's fucking pathetic. Hiding from trolls. Are you fucking kidding me? That's pussy shit right there. But Snow Carl is right. I mean, it's to me, it's obvious what's happening. Snow Carl knows that OIC was snitching on him recently. And I'm saying his name. I don't give a fuck. He knows OIC was snitching on him recently, and that's why he got chewed out by Dave. So now he's taking little pot shots back at OIC within the chat about why is he tipping under all these fake names. You know, people aren't getting the credit they deserve for their tips, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a flying fuck? And then Chicken Man stands up for, I'm assuming OIC, you're telling Snow Carl basically to shut up, and people have a right to tip in any. I don't give a fuck what name they tip under. I've already said this numerous times. The problem I have is Dave accepting so much money from the same people over and over. He knows who the fucking person is, and he just takes the money. It's fucking sick. All of them are sick. All of them. Snow Carl, the 3-letter bitch, Dave, they're all fucking sick. Chicken Man, you're sick too. Fuck you, bitch. Next picture. Then we got Snow Carl essentially looking for more attention in the chat, but this sets up the next clip. So Snow Carl says, at DSP Gaming, can you not add links on screen like some streamers do with watch/gaming companies? Snow Carl, at DSP Gaming, like sponsored by XXX. And this came about because Dave was saying that he couldn't get sponsorships, and you know, he can't fucking do it because they're trolls, and he doesn't trust the sponsors, and blah blah blah. Retro Jim, a lot of viewers would take that if it would reduce your reliance on tipping from viewers, which is a great fucking point. I can't even read this fucking name here. Something. Sponsorship is steady versus, say, I don't know, contributions. Snow Carl, at DSP Gaming. Or would you do like midstream shoutouts to games like War of Tanks or whatever? Or similar things? I'm sure all your viewers would understand and be okay with it. Snow Carl again. What about 1 Minute Man? I guess, so we're going to get into 1 Minute Man here in a second, but I like Light's message here. Phil would rather take money from a small group of charitable fans than a rich company, ? And then Snow Carl says at DSP Gaming, that wasn't 2 hours ago, was it? And, well, he says that. You're going to find out with the next clip. Let's see what we got.
But that's not what happens these days. These days, it's like, oh, I got a promotion. You have to play our game for a certain number of hours and basically kiss its butt and say only positive things about it. It's something you normally would never do, and everyone knows that, but this is the way you're going to make your payday. Or, I'll give you an example. Just last week, I was contacted by a clothing company. This is actually a company whose clothing I've worn before, and I've liked some of their stuff. Not all of it, but I've liked some of their stuff. And they contacted me and said, Phil, we will pay you money to advertise our clothing in your videos, but you have to do pre-roll ads of stuff that we give you in all of your videos. So we'll pay you a certain amount to edit in advertisements into your videos for our content. I'm not going to do that. That's going to completely take away from my content. First of all, my videos already have ads on them from YouTube. Can you imagine a double ad now because they're forcing me to edit in their stuff into my videos? On top of that, YouTube has rules that actually says if you have a paid product advertisement in your video that you cannot monetize it properly on YouTube anyway. So you want to talk about convoluting things, right? This is what the sponsorships are all about. But again, this is why you see people who normally don't play a certain kind of game, wouldn't advertise a product, all of a sudden they're doing it to take a big cut, a big chunk of money. I'm not like that, all right? I'm not going to change my content. I'm not going to ruin it for people because I want to make a payday. That's just not who I am.
You said earlier you've been making poisons. Can you make it stronger?
Are you sure about that? I need the John Cena clip. Are you sure about that? You piece of shit. Direct quote right there at the end. He's not going to ruin, or he says, I'm not going to ruin my content for people just to get a payday. Because he doesn't want to put promoters ads and sponsorship ads on top of his YouTube ads. Take a look at this fucking picture. This is from To Catch a Pig episode 2. All the way back in the day. This motherfucker put 20 ads on this festival video that was an hour and 3 minutes long. You don't want to ruin your content for people just to get a payday. Phil, I would call 20 fucking ads, and by the way, that doesn't count the video, the ad at the end of the video and the beginning of the video. 20 fucking ads. I would call that ruining the content. I would call that being a greedy sack of shit. When you already claim that you barely get any money for the ads anyways. Why are you putting so many on there? But let's go all the way back to the beginning. Phil, these companies are offering you money to promote their products, to put a little ad in there, a fucking mid-roll ad, pre-roll ad, whatever you want to call it, their own ads as opposed to YouTube's. I would assume they would offer you not essentially, but a higher amount of money than YouTube does for the fucking ads that they place. And you want people to believe that you're financially destitute and essentially living day to day for tips. But you won't accept a company's money. You must not be that broke, Phil. Why should anyone fucking believe you? You don't want to ruin the content by putting ads on top of ads. Look at the fucking screen right now. Whatever. Let's see what the next clip is.
True Dimension just tipped me $1.50 and said, keep up the good work. Been watching you for over 10 years now. Thank you, True Dimension, for the first contribution in over 2 hours. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. And I'm glad to hear that you enjoy the content and you support it. Thank you, sir. Or madam, because I don't know.
Alright, so he gets a $1.50 tip from True Dimension. I wonder who that fucking was. But he says, it's the first tip he's gotten in 2 hours. Thank you very much. So we're about to see what feigning distress is. You're about to see a crackhead live and in action. And bear with me, guys. My voice is a little sore because I put out 2 To Catch a Pay Pig videos recently, over an hour long each. I did the biting the hand that feeds you with Snow Car. I'm doing this one, so my voice is a little fucked up right now. But this is a crackhead live in action, and a person feigning fucking distress. So if you look at this picture, down at the bottom, it tells you the time. That's Phil's time locally. It's 3:33 and 21 seconds. And if you look up, you see 1 Minute Man had tipped when he came back from break. He's updating the tip total from 62 to 63 for the dollar that he got. He hasn't received a tip in almost 2 hours, and he's desperate and he's thankful. 3:33 with 21 seconds. Let's see what the next picture is. Here he is coming back from break at 3:04 p.m. and 30 seconds. If you look up top, he's just typed in 1 Minute Man's $25 tip. He hasn't even updated the total yet, so this is how you know this is when it happened. He goes from 37 to, what would that be, 62? At 3:04 and 30 seconds. Now it's possible he got it during the break or whatever, but when he sat down and added it is when he got the tip, according to, as far as I'm concerned. Fuck that. So what was the last one? 333, 29 minutes. In between a $25 tip from 1 Minute Man and a $1.50 tip from, I can't even remember the fucking name. You know who it was. Phil, I thought you hadn't gotten a tip in over 2 hours. This is what a crackhead does, man. He is so desperate for this money. He's fiending for this fucking money. He's waiting for the 3-letter bitch to come through and give money that he's promised him, but he hasn't had a fucking tip in 2 hours. 1 Minute Man, this is the thanks you get for your tips, buddy. This is how thankful he is, how grateful he is for your fucking tips. You tip 2 or 3 times a week, right after the break, every single time. Trust me, dude, I'm getting your patterns down. There's other stuff I've noticed that I'm not going to say yet, but eventually it'll come out, trust me. But according to Phil's gin-addled or crack-addled brain or whatever it is, he hasn't gotten a tip in 2 fucking hours. He needs it bad. And in reality, it's been 29 minutes. Again, this is what feigning distress is. This is what crying wolf is, Chicken Little. Whether he knows what he's doing, that's up for everybody else to debate. Maybe Steve of the Dead can get on this one day. Whether he knows what he's doing or he really thinks it's been 2 hours, I don't fucking know. But again, just another example of him lying and feigning distress and Chicken Littling himself. I can't stand you, motherfucker. I can't fucking stand you. Let's see what the next picture is. Alright, so with about 14 minutes left in his stream, he gets a $40 tip from Headhunter24. You know, this allows him to hit the $100 goal, the vest goal. I mean, there's not a whole lot strange about it. He got a $40 tip from some person, whatever. 14 minutes left in the stream. He's grateful to hit the vest goal. Let's see what the next picture is. And not even 2 minutes later, well, I guess 2 minutes later, he gets a $50 tip from Judante, I think it is. I don't even know the fucking name. I don't care. You know who it is. Like, if he gets one $40 tip, there's a 50-50 chance that we know who it is. When he gets $90 in 2 minutes, after, by the way, outside of 1 Minute Man, he got like maybe $40 from the rest of his chat. Outside of these 3 jackasses, he got like $40 from the rest of his chat this day in like 5 or 6 hours. So we're supposed to believe you can raise $40 from the rest of your chat in 5 or 6 hours. You get a $25 tip from 1 Minute Man, and you're struggling to get tips all day, and with the span of 2 minutes, you get 2 random whales come by. And we're supposed to believe this bullshit. That it's not the same person who uses his 50 names, admitted by the way, 50 names on standby to tip. We know who it is. Who gives a fuck at this point? I just want to point out how much he struggles to get tips from his regular viewers, and how all these new whales just come out of nowhere and donate $100. You know, brand new fucking whale. What are the odds on that? That there's new whales coming by. Meanwhile, he can't even scrounge up 50 from his regular audience. But there's new whales all the time that just give hundreds of dollars every couple of days. Isn't it Shawn Michaels? Fuck you. Next picture. So he hits the goal and he introduces the new hat. And this is what it fucking is. Are you kidding me? This garbage ass hat. Well, I'm not even going to spoil it. Let's just look at the next picture. So I guess Snow Carl said that the hat's disappointing. Orange Cat replies to him and says, I know, this is a bit disappointing. Chicken Man, fuck you. At DSP Gaming, why are you so in love with camo, dude? What the hell? And then Banford says what we're all fucking thinking. Jesus Christ, $150 for that hat. Trust me, buddy, we're all thinking it. Thank you for saying it, but you're going to get banned eventually. So, RIP to Banford, prayer hands to you. Next picture. And then we get the immediate reaction to the hat. You can see Snow Carl laughing my ass off. Chicken Man, oh my god, all these new hats are ugly. Orange Cat says, another camo hat? Banford, again, oh Jesus, just burn that hat. Why we got so many camo hats? Again, you're going to ban world pretty soon, Banford. Chicken Man, it's the same kind of hat as the other one. Snow Carl, DSP Gaming, why did you get 3 identical hats? Shao Kahn artist, Sergeant Slaughter. That one made me trip out. I love it. It's got the little hook on the bottom of it too that goes around the chin. And then Sexy Carl. I like that name, by the way. It says, Phil, can you look older? Laughing my ass off. These hats, man. So everybody's shitting on them, letting them know what they think about the hat. Let's see what Phil's response is.
Platinum 2, Digital 3, and Camo 4. Chicken Man, I already said, see, Chicken Man. Here we go. Oh, those are born. All right. Guys, listen up. You gonna listen? I hope you'll listen.
Signs of a battle. I should investigate.
Burning ship, signs of a battle. Here's the deal. These hats are for the summer. I've already said this. I said the reason these hats are for now is because it's hot. It is still hot. You know, it's not burning hot anymore. Our heat wave is finally over. I can't wear heavy-ass hats in the middle of warm weather when I need the air conditioner pumping. You understand? When it gets cooler in the fall and temperatures dip in another couple months, I will look to maybe get another couple hats off of, Amazon that will basically be variety for the stream. Something completely different. They won't be these military outdoorsy hats. They'll be something different. And then during the year, we can rotate hats in and out. You see? Makes sense? I feel that makes sense. But I wanted to start off with something that was seasonal to what we're doing and makes sense for now, so that way it's not, oh, I'm wearing it and I'm uncomfortable and shit. You understand? Snow Carl says he likes the military hat and the one with the platinum tips. He doesn't like the other tip. Well, there you go. There you go. At least you're honest. At least you liked a couple of them, see? At least 2 of them are good. What is that?
Alright, Dave just being a fucking idiot there. So let's go back to the start of it. He's complaining about how hot it is and why he can't wear other hats. Blah, blah, blah. Motherfucker. If it's so fucking hot, and here's some advice for you, Dave. This is free of charge, by the way. Look at my message on the screen. I typed this out in real time as he was crying about it. Dude, if it's legitimately that hot, change the hats to the $100 goal and change the vest to the $150 goal. People would be able to see the hats quicker now, but I know you won't do it because you're fucking greedy. You want every dollar you can get. But if it really is that hot still, wouldn't you rather wear the hats instead of the fucking heavy-ass vest? Especially the platinum one? This is why it doesn't make any sense with this guy. He's so stupid. The hats are new. Entice people to hit at least 100 every night. They're going to want to see you in the Nazi hat, obviously. Put the hats at 100. Put the vest at 150. Bro, then you don't have to struggle as much and you're not sweating as much. Blah, blah, blah. Again, this took me 2 seconds after you said it to just come up with this in real time. Jesus, I don't care if your snitch is in here watching. Report this back to your master. Tell him to switch fucking ideas. This will help him, in the long run, long term, whatever. Next picture. Alright, and that's pretty much the end of the state of the stream. This is something different. So, in doing To Catch a Pay Pig, sometimes I'm not able to find enough material on the person, and I have to end up just scrapping it and starting over again with somebody else. Sometimes I will keep clips if there's fucking gems, and I kept a certain clip, and I put it aside because I didn't know when I could be able to use it, but after today, now I know when I can use it. So Banford says, at DSP Gaming, were you actually in the military? You seem to wear a lot of the gear and uniforms. And then, Chicken Man at the bottom. Chicken Man, you're going to get banned, buddy. Phil dreams of being in the military. And when I saw these 2 messages, it made me think about a clip I had saved. And, well, let's go ahead and listen to the clip. You're going to get a fucking kick out of it. Let's go.
Ready? So, overnight, we had Infinite 55 who did a 50-bit cheer. Thank you, Infinite 55. We had Critical for Days who did a 10-bit cheer, then another 10-bit cheer, then another 10-bit cheer. Then a 20-bit cheer, asking, what do I like about my girlfriend? Well, I could go through the entire laundry list of things, but obviously number 1 would be her attractiveness, number 2 would be her kindness, and the way that she treats me, which is really nice, which I'm not used to. Let's put it that way. And amongst many other things, she's intelligent, she's a gamer like me, a lot of things, alright? So I'm not going to go into a laundry list, but she's a nice person. Let's put it that way. Okay? Number 2, or actually, let's keep going here. Critical for Days did another 30-bit cheer. He says, when you were in high school, did you ever think about joining the military? I hope this stream will be positive. Yes, I did. However, I'm not going to get into a long story about it. I was looking to possibly at one point join the military, but basically the recruitment officer who I dealt with was such a cocky prick. He completely turned me off. Like, he wanted me to join the military so badly, and he was like, I know you're going to come back and you're going to join. And after he said that, I was like, you know what? Just because this guy's so fucking cocky, he's completely turned me off from doing it. And then I didn't. So it is what it is. Oh well. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes just one cocky asshole can completely turn you off from a life-changing decision. What can I say? Critical for
All right, and I'm glad I finally got to use that fucking clip, man. But let's go back to the beginning. So he's talking about what he likes about his girlfriend, and he says looks and some other shit, blah, blah, blah. But then he says that she's very nice and that he's not used to being treated nice. Motherfucker, you treated Panda like shit. You don't deserve to be treated nice by anybody. Remember, oh, Leanna's sick and in bed, but let me go wake her up because I need my fucking dinner. You sack of shit. When she wanted to go to her brother's wedding, and we all know the fucking story about that, but you're just garbage. Again, garbage man here calling you garbage. I challenge you to WrestleMania, Phil. Fucking dumbass. Then he ended it with, oh yeah, she's very smart. Sure, buddy. Sure. And this one, by the way, I chose to use this as a thumbnail. It reminded me of part 17 a couple of days ago where the guy said that he dreamt that Ket was using her finger in Phil's butthole to do Forza, and this looks like she has her finger in his butthole. So take that for what you will. But then we get to the real part of it, the military fucking part. I wonder if that story is even fucking true. But then again, let's pretend it was true. If Phil was in the military, we would have conquered Afghanistan, buddy. There would be no issues going on right now in Afghanistan. Well, maybe not. He probably would have fucking turned his back on his country and joined the evil Axis powers. Hell, Führer Burnell. Hell, you motherfucker. Anyways, I'll probably have part 18 up maybe Thursday or Friday. I might shoot for the weekend again. Recommend people that you can in the comments, and you know, if I see somebody that I like in there or that has enough material, I will, you know, use them, and we'll have some more fucking laughs. If I hear something else in the next few days, I'll put up another video. Outside of that, I think this was like 4 videos in 4 days. I'm fucking grinding, baby. Like I said, man, I wish you could see me right now because I'm getting that groove back, getting that vibe back. I'm ready for fun stuff. I hope you guys are ready too. Let's go.